Welcome to J-WIC FX tutorial. Today we're going to be dealing with a ranging structure and a change of character. In our previous videos we've already discussed the bullish structure, the bearish structure. Today we're going to be dealing with the ranging structure, which means we're completing the topic under market structure today. From there, we're going to be discussing about change of character, whereby a market system changes from either a bearish structure to the bullish structure or a bullish structure to the bearish structure. So now, what does a ranging structure look like? Remember, I told you a ranging structure is just markets that keeps moving in kind of horizontal form, not breaking structure to the upside or to the downside. It's as simple as that. It just keeps moving in a horizontal manner. The market is either breaking up, it's not coming up to the upside, it's not breaking to the upside to continue the trend. That's if the market is in a bullish trend. It's not breaking up, or it's not as well breaking to the downside to continue the market trend at that point in time. So that is what we just call a ranging structure. A ranging structure. Now remember, I told you there is a strategy I usually use in trading a ranging structure. Okay, it's very simple, and most of the times I've noticed and backtested this, I usually get it easy to do on BTC USD. Most of the time BTC tends to accumulate a lot on weekends. Okay, it tends to accumulate a lot on weekends, though the playout might happen on a weekday, maybe a Monday or so, but I just watch out for the markets after it has accumulated a lot during the weekend. Then from weekdays like Monday, it begins to play out. So how do I trade this? It's very simple. I call it the box model strategy. I spot out first of all, I spot out accumulation from the higher time frame, which is 4 hours or 1 hour. Okay, from 1 hour. Then after that, I spot out a candle breakout, complete body candle breakout. From where? From the lower time frame, my 15 minutes time frame. Once that breakout occurs, I can go in. Now this is what I do. Very simple. Then I'll give you some rules to keep on it. It's like a scalping strategy. Okay, I don't stay long in that type of trade. Just keep it maximum 1:2. 1:2. What's the mechanism behind? What's it behind this? Once the markets accumulates, which is that ranging structure you're going to see, the next thing the market will likely want to do is to manipulate. All right, and sometimes distribute. Most of the times distribute. So now you can either catch this moment during when it wants to manipulate. You can either catch that moment during when it wants to manipulate, or when it's distributing. When it wants to manipulate, it will leave you off with a candle wick. Now the candle breakouts have to be a full body candle that will close above the range. A full body candle have to close above that range. Once it breaks out in that manner, what do I then do? If it's if it's a bullish breakout, I just set my resistance to 1:2 and find the closest region for this on the support where I can set my stop loss. Then move my RR to 1:2, and that's it. If it's on a bearish moment, you do the same thing. It can't break out. It's as simple as just keep it 1:2. So you can backtest this. Try it. Just get accumulation. You have to look at the market. Try looking at the market, BTC market. Most of the times on Saturday and Sunday, you see a lot of accumulations it might make there. Now that is how I caught one of this trade. Okay, as I caught this, I looked out. Let me draw the pathway so you see this. It kept ranging. It kept ranging in this box. That you have to trim your eyes and see the pattern the market is making. As you can see, it was not breaking out up until this point. Now once you spot out the range from your high, let me put this in this accumulation so you also understand. Also talking of range there, accumulation of range from happening. Once you spot it out, just keep a box there. All right, then go to your 15 minutes. where is it? All right, here is it. Then go to your 15 minutes. As you can see, you have your break there with the body of the candle breaking out of the box. Okay, when it got there, I just had to wait. What the idea I got in this, after I saw that breakout, I was like, okay, this market, there's also another region here. I can see, I'll call it a fuel. There was a momentum here and then a zone here where I can use to enter. So I spot out, I just kept my entry at the fair value gap there, which is on that topic. Kept it at the fair value gap, then set my stop loss close under that under that zone at the week there. I was not expecting market to go down to that week. Then I set it to 1:2. Just keep it that simple. Okay, that's it. I think there was another one I spot again. If it's actually here, no, this market structure, let me see. All right, this actually did this from 15. Okay, did this from 15. Spot out the range. You can see this. So this has been back tested. You can also back test it. Try it and see for yourself. You can see the range of the market. Okay, doing this. So now see, it broke out with that candle. What did I do? I set my entry. Now you can see where I kept the stop loss under this zone here, the most reasonable zone I could find at that point in time. And the market tapped in 1:2. Keep it that simple. Hit TP, came back, deep down, still hit TP, but don't already taking profits out of that already. So that's it for ranging structures. It's as simple as that. So strategy there, I just call it a box model. The name does not affect how you make money in the market. So nomenclature is not an issue. Whatever you want to call it, I just call it a box model. You can call it breakout or whatever. So let's go to another topic for this video, where we'll be talking about the market change of character on GU 4 hours time frame. Don't forget to always take our market structure from the 4 hours. Now, if you remember in the second video where we talked about the bullish structure, we already mapped out the structures on GU. And in one of the videos, I think I said something about buying GU, on how to buy where my speculations on buying GU at the last region. Let me draw the part if you still remember something that when we got the higher high, higher low, higher high, then I said I'm expecting GU to tap down, then boom, I'm taking the new structure. Yes, that actually did happen. That did happen. It actually played out. Let me take out this part. Played out, but what helped me, I had a loss there, but I was also trading gold at that point in time, so gold covered for that loss. Now, after reading out my structures breakdown, that's the internal structure now, which I'll still teach in another video. Break of structure, the downside break of structure, getting to our zone, the market made a change of character to the upside. Now, I was thinking the market will come to this side, but if I had looked closely, speculated well, there is this what I call it, kind of what do you call it now, gap, fair value gap and liquidity sitting here. So if I had patiently waited and picked the last zone very well, the fair value gap under here, I would have gotten into the market clean. You can see how it played out, 1, 2, boom, to the upside, very clean. So the speculation was right, but my entry at that point in time was not that okay. Now something has happened in market. If you have paid close attention, let me explain what a change of character is, or we call, let's go to the 4 hours first, because that's where we're going to be reading our market structure from. Or call a change of character. A change of character simply means the market, which was in the now in this case it was in a bullish trend, in a bullish structure. Now it has changed to a bearish structure. This is simply it. Have a low, higher high, higher low, break up, high, up. Then this happens. Once the market takes the current higher low, you know, it's meant to just tap into the region and continue the trend. But in this case, it breaks with a full body candle and make this move. That's pull back and cause another break of structure. The market has changed. This is what we call a change of character. I'll go again. Now the market was previously on a bullish run, break of structure to the upside. Okay, it broke to the upside, happened again to the upside, happened again to the upside. Now you then have your current higher low here. You have this here already. Your speculation is that market should come, tap into this zone, all right, and push to the upside, taking the next current higher high. But what then happened? Taking this, you are speculating the market to come and take this higher high. But what then happened? A full body candle broke your current higher low. Not a wick. I don't use wicks. A full body candle break and closes below that higher low. The market, in that case, your mind should start preparing that this market is changing character. It's changing its behavior from a bullish character to a bearish character. Now, you prepare your mind when you see a pullback. At this point in time, you might not still want to rush. Something is happening. You see a pullback. After the market made a pullback, then it makes on that break of structure to the downside. Now, your mind should be relaxed that, oh, this market has now made a change of character. So from your higher high to higher low, you'll now be having lower high to lower low. That change from higher high now changes towards lower low, and all of that. That's simply what we call market change of character. In short, let's see, change of character, call it change of character. Okay, so the same thing applies to a bearish system. The same thing applies to a bearish system. You have lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. Then instead of the market to take this lower, to tap into the zone and continue the trend, a candle, a bullish candle, whatever candle, breaks above that lower high, now forming a new change of character to the upside. It's as simple as that. So if you have watched GU closely, you can see that GBP/USD have changed its character from our 4 hours time frame, from a bearish and from a bullish move, a bullish structure, a bullish character, now to a bearish character, where you can see I took some trades here. So let's read that structure. We're going to read, taking this out, let's read the structure here. Let's read it. Because of some trades I took. Okay, let me just clear out. Let me clear out some of this so we can see. All right. So let's read it and see. All right. So now you can see the break of structure. Then we had our higher high here. The market pulled back, giving us our higher low. Right? Giving us our higher low. Now, you're speculating that, of course, the market should come take this higher high, which you have seen the market did, causing a break of structure to the upside, right? Good. Now, our speculation is that the market should come to this zone. You can see a lot of accumulations here. Though I'll still teach you how to spot distance, so you just have to trim your eyes. Now, you're speculating that our speculation was that the market should come to this zone, take it, and take this new higher high, right? But guess what? Now a candle takes it. You can see a full body candle breaks it and closes below it. This is what we now call the change of character, market change of character. So now you are now having, here was your previous higher high, right? Now once it changes character, you now have a lower low in this case. Now have a lower low in this case. All right, you have your pullback, which is a lower high. Oh, I switched my screen, sorry. Which is your lower high. Okay, after that, what next? The market did what? Broke structure. Right now your mind should be rest assured that GU is having a bearish structure movement. What is your speculation? This is our current higher high. You can see this zone here speaking. All right, I can actually even use this and give you a now I've spot market has already even started playing out gradually with my eyes already trimmed. If we go deep down, I can see that this market has actually break structure, pulling back. Don't worry, I'll do some of this, pulling back into this zone. If you have that is an ability to risk, it's something I want to tell you, prepare to risk your bearish movements. The market is already playing to a bearish sentiment, to a bearish movement. Okay, so it's that simple. You now have your new lower high here, which the market has tapped into. We are seeking to take this zone. Simple. Look at it from the 1 hour. If I should read these internal structures, you can see break of structure to the upside. This break, this was the last low. So this is how we even confirm. This is how I confirm most of my entries. You can enter here. All right, I'm actually going to take this trade. I'm going to take this trade when it gets to this place. Now I'm being secure, putting this here, and at least 1:2. Risk 1:2. Okay, this 1.5 to the nearest zone. Could be this simple, or 1:2, any of that. So these are things that gives me confirmation. My confirmation entry, which we'll still discuss later, is all my directions for all the time frame I'm working with should be the same. When I'm on the 4 hours, all right, the market, let's say on this case, it's in a bearish movement, it's in a bearish structure. Now if I should go to my lower time frame, where is the market? Is it in its pullback phase? If it's in its pullback phase, that's the bullish structure, the internal bullish structure. All those things are just nomenclatures. All right, it's still a bullish structure, but it's playing as a pullback going to the main zone. When it's now changed character, the internal structure change of character, aligning with that of the higher time frame, which means on my 4 hours I'm bearish, on my 15 minutes time frame I'm also going bearish at that moment in time. It's a change of character, confirming our entry. Okay, I'm also going bearish at that moment in time. Then it gives me, you can see this, you can see this, you can see this. Okay, then it gives me a sweet moment that, all right, I think we can work with something here. You can work with something here. Okay, that's just one of the confirmation entry. Sometimes you also confirm liquidity, you also confirm inducement. I would have loved to explain more, but that's that for this video. So watch out for the next video. I'm going to discuss zones, how I pick these zones. You can see I pick zone here, I pick zone here because of things I have seen, I've known, I know how to pick those zones. Zone picking is actually quite easy. All right, so thank you. Watch out for the next video.